In a dramatic loss to Florida on Saturday, November 16, 2024, LSU head coach Brian Kelly was visibly frustrated as his team suffered a 27-16 defeat, marking their third consecutive loss. This latest setback, which dropped the Tigers to 6-4 on the season, 3-3 in Southeastern Conference play, highlighted the mounting issues within the program. The team's poor performance on the field has now led them to fall out of the national rankings, and Kelly's patience with his players and coaching staff is clearly wearing thin. Tension was palpable on the sideline, where cameras captured Kelly in a heated exchange with LSU wide receiver Chris Hilton. During the first half, Kelly appeared to confront Hilton, getting right in his face after a disappointing play. Although the exact words of their conversation were difficult to make out, lip readers suggested Kelly called Hilton uncoachable, a remark that underscored his growing frustration with the team's lack of discipline and execution. As the game wore on, another dramatic moment unfolded late in the third quarter. This time, it was receiver Kyren Lacy who was caught on camera shouting at Kelly on the sideline. The footage showed Lacy visibly upset after an empty possession, and the coach's wide-eyed reaction suggested he was taken aback by the outburst. Camera quickly cut away from the interaction, but the scene of player and coach openly clashing only added to the tension surrounding LSU's struggles. The loss to Florida also marked a historic low for LSU, as it was the first time the Tigers had lost to the Gators since 2018. Despite dominating in certain aspects of the game, running 92 plays and holding onto the ball for more than 41 minutes, LSU could not capitalize on these advantages. Their inability to execute effectively and consistently resulted in yet another disappointing defeat, continuing a troubling trend of poor performance in recent weeks. In the post-game interview, Kelly acknowledged the struggles but remained defiant, insisting that the team must fight through this difficult period. "This is a simple exercise of do you want to fight or not?" Kelly said. "Do you want to fight and take responsibility as coaches and players that we're not playing well and we're struggling right now?" Coach emphasized the need for everyone, both players and coaches, to come together and work through the team's issues. "There's a rough spot here that we have to fight through and we have to do it together." However, the reality of the situation is that LSU's season is slipping away. The Tigers' three-game losing streak includes defeats to Texas A&M, Alabama, and now Florida, making it impossible for Kelly to achieve his usual double-digit win season. Kelly has enjoyed a track record of success, with 7 straight seasons of 10 or more wins, including his time at Notre Dame and his first 2 years in Baton Rouge. But this season, with a string of disappointing losses and struggles on both sides of the ball, that streak will end. Kelly's comments after the game reflected his frustration with the team's lack of consistency. "We're going to put guys on the field that are going to fight and do everything they can do to correct where we are right now, and that is struggling with consistent execution." Despite the effort, the glaring issues of discipline, focus, and overall team performance have put LSU in a difficult position moving forward, with the fanbase's patience running thin. As LSU looks ahead, the question remains whether Kelly can rally his team to close out the season with a stronger finish, or if the Tigers' struggles will continue to spiral. Regardless, this game marks a pivotal moment in Kelly's tenure at LSU, and the pressure is mounting for him and his players to turn things around before the season slips completely out of reach.